Hi guys. Spirits, ancestors, orishas, angels, fairies, leaf people, and all those other things that don't have a body. To me, and if you have a different opinion, you can just feel free to attach your video to this one so I can see it. Are all spirits in the spirit realm no skin? I have been taught by several different teachers in the hoodoo, voodoo, orisha community for the past, I don't know, I guess it started about 3 years ago. So I am not saying I am the end-all be-all. I'm just saying I know some things, okay? And to me, a spirit is a spirit, and we're able to communicate with them once you learn, balance, grounding, meditation, stuff like that. It's not an easy process. That brings me to my point. It is not an easy process for us humans just to instantly get answers. So for those of you, this is for those of you that I've spoken to this past week on you just want to hurry up and get your gifts, and you want to hurry up and talk to grandma, you want to hurry up. It doesn't work like that. 9.5 times out of 10, it does not work like that. It works with patience and perseverance. Okay? Think about that. So that's like when you come out of the womb, you don't just start going to the bathroom by yourself, right? Of course not. You don't just start running. You don't just jump into college 2 days old. So why would you expect yourself to just be able to, pop in a conversation with grandma? Or the orishas, or the fairies, or anything spiritual. The saints, angels, whatever. To me, it's all the same. Yes, I know you differentiate one title from another. I really don't think they give a big shit about that. I really don't. They don't have a body. Obviously, right now, it's not their purpose to have a body, or they'd choose to have one. So, and yes, for you Orisha folks, I know you feel a lot of the entities were alive. Word here? Were alive. Were. I do not know of any Orisha that has human flesh right now. And if you do, please leave me their name. I'd love to study that. So, just listen and know it took you time to get to wherever you are in life right now. Why do you think it's going to be instantaneous to be able just to tune in and talk to grandma right now? Or Oshun? Or Legba? Or any of them? Why do you think that should be just so instant? No. For some people that take my course, it takes the whole course, and then I still work with them for a year. Well, the course is 2 months. So, another 10 months. And that's not a put down. It's just a matter of fact. Some people are able to calm themselves quickly enough to where they can focus on one thing and get their answers. And some people are in such a hurry to get it that they don't get any answers anytime soon. So either way, it's not a put down. That's not the purpose of me making this video. My purpose is to say, relax. Just relax. It's going to come. If you ask for it, it will come. Just like, people say, I've been trying so hard to talk to my ancestors. You don't need to try hard. You can just say, hi, Granny, and you wait for her to respond. Or you just go on with your conversation. Eventually she will. She sees you talking to her. They see you talking to them. It doesn't happen overnight. And if it happened to you overnight, well, kudos to you. You're very rare. Very rare. Okay? And for those of you who have never seen a video of mine, normally I do show my face, but I'm a hot mess right now and don't want to. So I come from spirit. When I was in the womb, my mom was teaching spiritualism. My grandmother, my other grandmother. Okay, so it's not like I read a book. I don't even necessarily, you know, well, I shouldn't say it like that. I don't believe we all should. If I could shit on you for a split second there. Okay, let me cancel that. We all could choose to just listen to our spirits instead of reading about someone else's experiences. Now, I'm not saying we shouldn't get help and we don't get help from books. I am saying, instead of saying, oh yeah, I read that book and I read that book and I have 1,000 books that are sitting on your shelf collecting dust, if you haven't read them. You see what I mean? The person that does something in my head is different than the person who says, oh, I read a book about it. Do it. You know, so yes, I don't read a lot of other books. I do read a lot of books on, of course, crystals and spiritualism. Primarily people older than myself that have written books. That's just my preference. I believe in old folks because they've been around the corner. Somebody that's 30 probably has not been around the corner yet. However, I do know that if they're highly spiritual, they could see around the corner with their third eye. So don't write to me about that. That's just what I feel is right for Tosh. You do whatever's right for you. So it's important to learn, and it is, you do the research. I've already done my research since I was 15, doing clairvoyant readings and feeling and touching and smelling and tasting things that spirit gave to me to give to you. And before then, we were taught to dream, for those of you who don't know my background. So I came out the womb dreaming and learning how to dream and learning how to, you know, interpret what that thing is on the wall that I saw. And it's really just some squiggle, but I know Mama didn't paint it there because we couldn't even touch the walls when I was growing up. So I knew nothing was really there. It was in my third eye, you know. So my main point is, thoughts are things, words are things. Watch what you say and watch what you think. They turn into whatever you have. See, so I understand a conversation is different when you're venting or you need therapy or something like that. Okay? But that's different than complaining your mama beat you when you were 16 and you're still complaining about it at 45. Okay? So there's a big difference between venting and for the first time, so the person will have an idea where you're coming from, versus a person that complains about 25 diseases, you know, for 20 years and not doing anything about it holistically and spiritually and whatever Western medicine doctor you see, you know, because you got to get in where you fit in. And I'm not going to be stupid and not take my high blood pressure patch and say God will fix it. I am here to say I'm going to try it all and I'm going to do it all until I can get my damn cannabis oil. But that's for me. I'm not telling you to stop taking your meds or nothing. That's crazy. I am saying, if you tell yourself, because even the other people that you talk to don't really need to know what the fuck you're talking about, because, you know, people don't understand when I say I weigh 180 pounds. They're like, oh, okay. Because my reality is my reality. You don't have to be a part of my reality. You have to be your reality. You know? Or when I tell anybody and everybody gets sick of me telling everything is good all the time. Because to me it is. Even if something quote unquote bad happened yesterday, it's still all good because it taught me something that I know Tasha better, because she learned the lesson yesterday, today. So that the knowledge and wisdom is there from yesterday, today, and going forward, I will use that wisdom in a better direction. So when you ask, just wait. Don't get frustrated. That does you no good, because then that makes you shut down and you really can't hear anything. Know that it takes time, just like it took time for you to write and to read and to talk and to, go from Pampers to go into the bathroom by yourself. And you didn't just establish a friendship overnight. It took lots of text messages and emails and chats and whatnot to get to whatever your best friend is in you today. Why do we humans think everything's supposed to be instantaneous? Even the World Wide Web is not instantaneous. So why do you think any less of yourself? I'll wait. It does. Nothing happens really overnight. Well, pregnancy maybe, but okay, a couple of things happen overnight. A few things, like just the idea of something new. We are a spirit. We're not humans. We're a spirit having a human experience. Digest that overnight. So stop. Therefore, you can stop being mad at yourself and say, "Why did I pick him again?" It was just a lesson. That's where you were at the time. We attract what we are, and praise God, I got some beautiful people in my life. For reals. So stop being upset over yourself. Stop being mad with other people. Let them go. It's your choice. Don't sit here and keep going, "Oh, Sally is so stupid. Did you see what she did? And she didn't keep her word. And she just keeps talking about being sick. And she's, let her go." There you go. So now who's stupid? Because you have a choice. We all have choices. I choose to learn to be still and focus on the reason why I invented the issue to begin with. Now I know I can stop thinking about that and go back out there and help more children. Or help more adults that just need a shoulder to lean on. So be good to yourself. Stop being so mean to your own damn self. Why would you do that to you? And then you wonder why other people do that to you. Because you get what you are, where you are right now. You're going to get that and that and that. So wouldn't it be easier just to change your thoughts of yourself and love yourself and know that Granny really hears you? Know that Oshun really hears you? St. Peter, St. Patrick, St. Paul, St. whatever, the fairies, the cherubs. I mean, come on. They don't have no skin. They don't have no, right or wrong. So why would you say, "Oh, Eshu punished me," Eshu, Legba, Ilegwa, whatever you want to call him, for whatever branch of ATR you represent? "Oh, he was so mean to me and he pulled a trick on me." No, he's just like an Aries baby, which I am. So I can understand him very well, I feel. So I'm like, hey, you got jokes? Bring it. I'm a baby and you're acting like a baby. Don't get on me about being disrespectful, because, hey, we have our own thing and you have your own thing with him. Okay? Or any of the spirits, really. So love yourself. Stop beating yourself up for something you think you could have, should have, would have done better. And just love yourself and know that you are where you're supposed to be right now. And when you ask Grandma, Grandpa, send me a teacher that could help me learn such and such. And, 5 of them are going to show up. Not if you don't say anything. If you sit there and don't say nothing, they'll just go away or something. I don't know, because I get what I asked for. I moved off the plantation and back into the city. I live with people that love me and feed me and take care of me if something's wrong. I mean, life just really doesn't get any better than that. So you create your own happiness. You create your own unhappiness. So what what are you going to write on your ticket? When you go to, I forgot how the person really said it. When you go to a restaurant and, he said, what order are you placing? Yeah, that's it. When you go to a restaurant, they write it down on an order ticket thing. Yeah, so what are you ordering for yourself? Get rid of toxic people that make you feel drained and suck your energy. Those little energy vampire people. Get rid of the dog if you can't take care of it monetarily. Get rid of Auntie, because she just talks about your mother morning, noon, and night and says nasty things. You know, just because they came from our womb does not mean that they're really our family. Really, because I got to tell you, I got 5 beautiful sisters, and none of them came from my mother's womb. Oh, one, sorry. One did. They came from my mother's spirit. They came from her womb, the spirit womb. You know, so I've been talking to a lot of boys and girls lately. Well, yeah, but that's my sister, and I'm supposed to. No, you're supposed to learn a lesson of why you were here with that person to begin with, and get over it. So you still complaining about your brother that still muffles your hair all your life, and you hate that now that you're grown. You could just, email him. You can talk to him on Facebook. You can do something other than being upset all the time that this person does this one thing to you, or 2 things, or whatever. It's your choice. It's your life. Change it. Because Lord knows I got rid of few people this year, and I gotta tell you, my life is so fucking good. Really. And I'm not saying that to be mean or cruel to anybody. That would be self-defeating. I'm saying it because Tasha feels so good. It feels like I took a 10-pound shit. You know? Do what's good for you first. You know? Again, like in my other videos, moms, hear me. It's just like when you're on the airplane, they say put your mask on before you put the baby's mask on. You got to take care of yourself. Because if you a druggie, how the hell are you going to breastfeed your daughter? How the heck, if you can't see the pole shooting up out the ground and you have the baby in the pouch, the baby gonna die first, and then you went because you walking so fast, mad because Boo Boo Kitty didn't notice you, or mad because your best friend, got that blouse on sale that you wanted, or whatever nonsense. Please, that's a waste of energy. Okay, so let's all do better and do better and do better. Like Oprah said, when you know better, you do better. You do know better. You just temporarily forgot. You just temporarily forgot. That's all that was. And God put me here to remind you. This is why I do my 2 minutes with Tosh, because it really only takes 2 minutes to make you go, oh, yeah, okay, cool. Just takes 2 minutes. And I don't even ask too much for that. What? $30 a month. And I'm going to text you a message at least twice a week. Unless you need more, then I'll for no extra charge, I can text you more. It ain't no thing, because I can always think of a positive twist on any situation, including my own. I mean, it wasn't fun having diabetes, but you know what? I learned a lot about Tasha. I learned a lot about the medical system. I learned a lot about other diseases that they attach to diabetes that has nothing to do with me. Praise God. So, be good to yourself. Whatever you believe in, you don't depend on, Bobby Hemmett or the priest or the nuns or the monks or the Tibetan Buddhists or the whatever religion you grew up in to be the end-all be-all for you. You have to still listen to your spirit. Whatever God you believe in, you have to go and face that God with yourself. No, not by yourself. With yourself. We're never by ourselves. We're with ourselves. Okay, so you still, at the end of the day, when you go home, you have to face whatever God you believe in for yourself. And then when you face God, you're going to be like, how come my grandmother never talked to me? How come you never took time just to be still? Yeah, crickets. So, fend for yourself. Everybody is a teacher for everybody else, for you to learn from. Tidbits here and there, myself included, tidbits here and there. I am not anybody end all be all. Neither is what's his name, Brother Payne, or 13 Signs of Astrology, and I love all of them dearly for the lessons I have learned from them. But just like a reverend at church, or a priest at church, or whatever the Jewish people call church, and the wards for the what do you call it? Mormon people, it's called a ward, whatever that president, that's what they call their head minister person, a president, says and does. You still have to do what's right between you and your God, no matter what we learn in life, because Because trust you me, for my first, let's see, I graduated at 17 and a half and went straight to college, of course. And the biggest thing I loved was psychology and theology. I wasn't into dissecting no damn cat, so I still don't have my AA. But I'm still happy I didn't dissect the cat. So, yeah, back in 1979, we had to do that. And in studying psychology, sociology, and theology, it really taught me, you have to let go and respect other people's wishes to believe whatever they want to believe in. And for yourself, listening from the inside out, it would behoove you to let other people do and be what they want, and you do and be what you want. You can't save me. What are you saving me from? Save your damn self. You can't tell me I need to get the Holy Ghost and I needed to read, the Quran, and I need to read the, what is that other one called? I forgot. Whatever that old Jewish Bible thing is called. Talmud. Yeah, the Talmud. You read it. You learn for you. Stay out of my business between me and my spirits and my God, whatever God or goddess I choose to believe in. You don't pay my rent. Your soul can't go to God for me. So I said all that to say, love yourself, be good to yourself, stop pushing yourself so hard. That gets you nowhere. Okay? Nowhere. Except saying, coulda, shoulda, woulda, I shoulda did this, or I shoulda, just love yourself right now, right where you are, and know that you're supposed to be right where you are. So if you're getting, abused by somebody, to change the situation. It ain't easy, but there's, shelters, therapists, everything. Instead of saying, one of these days, yeah, I know it's hard. I was there in your shoes being beaten by somebody who said they loved me. I got out. Wasn't easy, but I got out. You can too. You need some help? Write Tosh. We'll find a person, a safe shelter for you to go to where nobody will know they exist. Get some therapy and get on with life. Stop hating men, stop hating women. Because in California, there's more men being beaten by women than vice versa. So let's love ourselves. Let's do better. Keep growing. That's what we're all here for, to keep growing spiritually. We're not here to keep growing physically, trust me. I weigh a lot. We're not supposed to grow physically. We're supposed to grow spiritually. So we can go to whatever God we believe in and spiral upward closer to that spiritually. Okay? I love you guys. And this is Tasha. tashastouch.com and theangels.us. That's TheeAngels.us. I'll talk to you soon, guys.